1235, Julian, a Hungarian Dominican friar, has arrived in the lands he calls Magna Hungaria, the original homeland of the Hungarian people after a lengthy journey from Hungary to Constantinople and then over the western Eurasian steppe. He traveled east of the meeting point of the Volga and Khmer rivers. There, Julian met a people he called pagan Hungarians, or Bashkirds. By others, Julian believed them to be the remnants of the Magyar, who never came to Hungary. According to his report, their languages were still mutually intelligible, despite centuries of separation. But Julian's joy at the discovery was short-lived, only a few days away. A great army gathered on the borders of Magna Hungaria, reinforcements. Arriving every day, its messengers demanded the Bashkirds and their neighbors submit to them. Soon after Julian's departure, Magna Hungaria was overrun. Julian returned to Hungary and then on to Rome, bringing with him news of the events in the East. He was soon sent back to resume his mission, arriving in the Rus city of Vladimir Soal in the summer of 1237 there. The local Prince Yuri received messengers bearing letters of submission from the great army, as one of the letters was for the Hungarian king. Yuri passed it on to Julian, who carried it with him back to Hungary. Narrow was this escape for only a few weeks after leaving Vladimir. It was destroyed in Hungary. The letter was read out to the king, Baylor, in a threat that has echoed down the ages. Icon, the emissary of the heavenly king, to whom he gave power over the earth, to lift up those who subject themselves to me, and lay low those who resist. I'm amazed at you, King of Hungary, that when I will have sent you envoys 30 times, you do not send any of them back to me, and send me neither your messages nor letters. I know that you are a wealthy and powerful king, and that you have many soldiers under you, and alone you rule a great kingdom, and therefore it is difficult for you to submit yourself to me voluntarily. However, it would be better and more beneficial if you were to voluntarily submit to me. I have understood, in addition, that you are keeping the Cumans, my slaves, under your protection, for which reason I command you not to keep them with you any longer, and do not have me as your enemy. Because of them, it is easier for them to escape than you, because they lacking houses, and migrating about with tents, might perhaps get away. But you living in houses have castles and cities. How will you escape my hands? Brother Julian's letters brought warning of the approach of the Mongol Empire, its armies having overrun everything in their path. And now the Khan was demanding the submission of the King of Hungary. His kingdom, and indeed all of Europe, were now the targets of the Mongols. In the 13th century, one state came to dominate most of the world. Within decades of its founding, the Mongol Empire stretched across the Eurasian continent. The Himine of the Great Khan carried his will from the coast of the Pacific Ocean across China and the Islamic world, and in their furthest westernmost grasp into the heart of Europe. In 1236, the Mongols conquered Magna Hungaria, and then the Vulgar Bulgar. The next year, they began to attack the Rus principalities. By winter 1240, Mongol armies had taken Kay, and within a few weeks had crossed the Carpathian Mountains to enter the Kingdom of Hungary in April 1241. In battles fought only days apart, the Mongols destroyed major armies of Poland and Hungary. The Hungarian king was forced to flee for his life. In the minds of many, it seemed, Europe was helpless, ready to be seized by the Mongols, only for their armies to suddenly and seemingly mysteriously pull back. Many say it was the death of the great Kay who forced their retreat. Others, that the task was too daunting. The story is a familiar one, but recent research has filled in the gaps on this famous event. No longer shrouded in legend, historians and archaeologists have compiled written sources from across Europe, Asia, and the Mongol Empire, alongside the physical remains of the invasion, to dispel many of the myths that built up about it, like so much rust, in cooperation with a team of leading experts on the Mongol invasions of Europe. Professors Josef Lasowski, Balaj, N.J. Stephen Pau, and others. Kings and Generals proudly shares with you the most up-to-date understanding of the Mongol invasion of Hungary, combining research from around the world, archaeological remains, and new scientific data from the inception of the invasion to the Battle of Mohi, its effects on the Hungarian population, to the infamous withdrawal from Europe. In 1242, we will address common myths and construct the fullest picture ever created of